As someone who gets bored a lot, and I mean a lot, one of my favorite things about the bullet journal is that every day, every week especially, you turn the page and you get a fresh start. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I am here for part 2 of day 5, 1 month in my witchy journals. I've got my bullet journal here with me because I need to set up my new weekly spreads for next week. What I've been working with this week is this spread, which I really love. My thing is, as I mentioned in part 1 of day 5, like the daily stuff, which is linked up above in the cards, that whole playlist is, I need to try and get a better grasp on like timing things, because my son really needs more structure, and even though I hate structure, I know it will be beneficial for us as a whole so I can get more stuff done. So we're going to be trying some structure, and we might in fact be setting up 2 spreads, but I'll get to that in a minute. The other thing is just, normally this would be when I would set up my tarot spreads as well. Right now, even though I'm feeling better than I was first thing this morning when I woke up, I got my second vax and I had a rough night sleep, so did my kid. Even though I'm feeling better, I'm still feeling really wonky. So the tarot journal I'm going to put aside. I'm going to think about what I want to do this week for tarot spreads. I think I know it, but I'm going to think about it, and I will get back to you with that with a in another video. So we're just focusing on my 2 weekly spreads in here. The reason I said 2 is because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of my details I want for the functionality purpose in this one hourly layout. So I'm going to set this weekly up, and then if I don't like how it's going, I might set up this weekly again for me to have both. Who knows? We shall see, because I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, what do I do if there's something I want to, what am I supposed to do if there's something that I need to do, that I need to write down for an upcoming day? And I'm just not quite sure what the answer to that would be. So we're going to go ahead now and finish getting this all set up. So, I've got my weekly all set up here, and as I was saying, I really need to be able to see the timing of things. So, and I tested it out and I didn't like them any skinnier, the columns, so I combined Saturday and Sunday. Because the thing is, on Saturday and Sunday, my husband is home. So I don't need to be on top of timing, because my son doesn't do school work on Saturday and Sunday. It's a weekend. So we're running like a normal week, and then I have a box up here for priority for each day. I'm not liking it the best, but I gotta do some actual planning in this to see if I'm going to need to do if I'm going to need to do a separate one, like a second one, like last week's. So I'm going to just highlight this stuff, get my title all done. Okay, now let me get to some actual planning. I do a color coding system, which I've been using successfully for years. And I use red, purple, and blue. So, red is my color, so I put my appointments. Purple is if it involves me and my husband. Blue is if it involves all three of us, or purple is also just my husband's color. So, let's see. I have a reading Tuesday night, and we also have an appointment leading up to it, which I don't want to do. No, I don't. I have, oh, tomorrow, next week is much lighter. Oh, that's so nice. On Saturday, there's a thing. I'll write in the details in a minute. And then also on Saturday, there's a couple things on Saturday. And then on Sunday, there's crap. He's got a staff meeting. We have date night, and then we have D&D. And he's got D&D. Okay. So now I'm going to write in the details here. So this is my basics of the schedule. Now there's some other things factoring in. I just do not have enough room with this to put everything. So I think I am going to do a second weekly. First, what I want to try doing is doing some other just like time stretches here. This here is when we walk the dog. What I'm going to try, I want him to do schoolwork every day from 10:30 till from 10:30 until 2:30. God, I can't freaking highlight. And I can do some, like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do my school time within his. Like, I'm trying to do my school and my work within his time. So while he's sitting doing his schoolwork, I can sit and do my schoolwork. Like, I help him if he needs it, of course. we're doing homeschooling, like we've got a bunch of resources and stuff. So we have curriculum books and fun things and educational computer games. We have tools like that to help us, so that way I can balance being there to help him with schoolwork and doing the things I need to for my schoolwork, so I can improve how I'm able to support my life and my family. So I'm able to do, in this time, I'm able to do get some stuff done, like some work and some school. I want there to be some family time. The weekends I'm not putting as much time blocking into, because the weekends are open. So I don't really need to put as much there. And then on Monday, because he has a staff meeting, we'll do family time a bit later in the day, I think. I think I'm going to leave this like that, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to worry about the priority box. Although I could put the priority for Cameron's school up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. So, sorry, hold on. So, on Monday, it's a new moon. Okay, so I determined I'm not going to use that here, and what I'm going to try is doing a school priority. Now my son, first, if you find this kind of like seeing me planning out homeschooling stuff interesting, let me know in the comments down below, because this is this is my real life right here. So, I removed the priority box for the weekend, and I've turned this into a school priority. So on Monday, it's the new moon. So I'm going to make sure that there's a priority of some sort of, because my son is still interested in this stuff, I want to do something with the new moon, something spiritual with him. On Tuesday is Cameron's moon return. So I want to make sure to teach him about that. On Wednesday, I've determined Wednesday we're going to make sure it's like a movement day. It's something more physical and fun to help us get through the week. Thursday is, and interestingly, I've found out that my moon return is often very closely follows my son. So this is my moon return, just for funsies. On Thursday, I've put math fun. My kiddo loves math. And then for Friday, I put craft or science. So this is the school week for my kiddo. And then I do just have a view of the weekend to see what that is going to be like. Since this is developing into like a Cameron school week thing, I might remove the weekend and do something different here next week, depending on how I like this. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. Now I just need to set up this. So my kiddo insisted, since I am talking about him, he insisted that I show you his planner. So he's 7 and I wanted to get him started with planning. So I want to give him the tools he needs so that way when he's older he can do this kind of stuff. And he picked the Pusheen one. Mm-hmm. And we do witchy stuff in his. So this is his tarot draw. So we do a tarot draw every day for him. And we write down the number and the day and the monthly. And then we have his weekly, which we just got it this week and we tested it out. And so this next week I'm going to set up and I'm going to use, so I'm going to use this and I'm going to set up and add the things to this so he can make sure he does his school things and get used to it. So he wanted me to show you that, and it's full of cute pushing. If you want to see more of how I actually like set this up, again, just let me know in the comments down below. Because I am definitely like, our son is very much being raised in a pagan household, in a witchy household. So let me know if you're ever curious about that, because it is fun. Here, buddy. Okay, shh. Now, I'm just getting set up my weekly here. It seems my camera still keeps doing this whole blurry thing. So if you could please let me know in the comments down below how bad it is. That would be most helpful. Now, the one thing is, I'm really not sure what to do here. I suppose I haven't had a chance to fully see how this goes. I like the next week part. I like having a place to write the things I want to move forward to next week. I guess I'm not ready to give up on this idea yet. So, but I am going to make the next week bigger, I think, and the goal tasks smaller. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to copy over the things from my week here so I can see what's going on. Now, another thing I do is when there's something going on spiritually that I want to observe, like the moon return and the new moon, I block off that day so that way I do not book things. Because I don't fucking want to. It's my spirituality. It's important to me. So I'm going to fill in my events and all of the information from this week here. Okay, so my husband just got home from a mission, and now my kiddo and my husband and I are wanting to do things that don't involve me planning. So we've done this and we've started this. I will fill this in more tomorrow, maybe, or I'll show you what I filled in. Who knows? But this is where we're going to end this video where I set up my weekly. So I'm going to end this here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.